Hey guys, I just wanted to welcome you to a special episode of Two Guys with Raging Goals. To give you guys a little bit of backstory before we get started with the episode, Mikey and I recorded this a little over a week ago, and it was actually less than 24 hours before the news came out about Orlando. I got the idea to talk about coming out and being out as an openly gay person in society because I feel like it's something that's easily overlooked in our society. It's a huge step if you are a gay man or woman, someone in the trans community. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say a little bit to anybody who's struggling to come out, or anyone who is an ally to those who struggle with coming out, and the importance that it is that you have in that person, in that individual's life. Understand that me and Mikey, we are very heartbroken for the people of Orlando. And I've gone through quite a few emotions in the last week and a half since the events. So there's a point in this episode when I talk about society meeting you with adversity. And these are the sorts of things that I'm talking about. These individuals who will try to hold you down or make you feel like you are less than. And know that there's always going to be people like that in the world. But the important side, the other side to that, is that there are always going to be people who will stand behind you. And know that there is strength in numbers. And know that even though there are people who will react adversely to your decision to be out, that doesn't mean that you should stay in the closet. And that doesn't mean that you should do what the world wants. So please join with us in this special episode and know that we stand with Orlando, and that we hope that our audience does as well. So thank you guys so much for supporting us, and our thoughts and prayers go out to those affected directly or indirectly by the events in Orlando. Thank you guys. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Two Guys with Raging Goals. I'm Mikey and this is Adam, and every Wednesday we bring you a conversational podcast where one of us brings a topic to this table and we discuss it for your enjoyment. If you like that, you can follow us on Facebook and YouTube at Two Guys with Raging Goals, and you can follow us on Twitter at twoguysraging.com. No? Damn it, see?
That's okay.
Hey,
you know what?
So I almost got it.
Yeah, I know. It's because I should have never said that thing about how it's just like the Twitter, and now we fucked up the whole thing, and now it's gonna be fucking 3 months. We're like fucking starting over from ground zero, okay?
Whoa, ground zero, man. Come on.
Whoa, it's too soon. Yeah.
Alright, so you can follow us on Twitter at Two Guys Raging. You can follow us on our website at twoguysraging.com.
Right.
Don't go to twoguysraging.com and expect it to be Twitter.
Right.
Because we don't own Twitter.
Right.
Like, we're close, but we don't own it.
About the same thing.
Yeah.
Did you hear that Twitter's... Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Did you hear that Twitter's gonna stop counting your links
Oh, that's
and
good.
pictures
Oh, okay.
in your 140?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, fucking what?
Yeah, no.
How long?
I just can't live with Twitter trying to do that thing where they're like, oh, there won't be any, no character limit. Then what the fuck is the point?
Yeah, no.
Don't do that.
It's to streamline and allow for a better stream of communication.
Yeah.
Fucking okay, why didn't we do that from day one?
That makes sense. Like, I hate it when I put a link in and then it's like, you got 30 characters left. I'm like, okay, that's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not, this is not a character. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
That was like when I figured out on Twitter hack, tag people in the picture. That way you don't have to tweet out their names and it won't count against your
Right.
characters.
Yeah. Yep.
Other than some people make it so that you can't tag them in pictures.
Uh-huh.
And like not like celebrities. I get that. Like
Right.
because fuck you, you tag me in these pictures.
Right.
Sarah, look at your car. Sarah,
What's
look
going
at-
on?
Look at your car. Okay, just making sure. There was this lady standing like right next to her bumper for like 2 minutes, and then she walked around the other side and out of my frame of
It could've
sight,
been.
so I couldn't see what was happening. But it's
Probably
look.
looking for her couch.
Yeah,
There's-
she's
no,
probably
there's-
looking for that infamous red couch.
There was-
I left it right fucking here.
No, there's this fucking crazy lady. Looks like fucking Pensatucky from Orange is the New Black. Lives in the blue house right over there. Right? Fucking terrifying. My car died. Nick left my headlights on for 2 days.
You let him touch your car still?
Fucking, I don't.
insane.
Okay, this is what happened. Let me tell you the whole thing. Let me tell you the whole story.
I just want to start with we're doing a topic this time.
We
All
do
right.
have yes. No, I know.
All right, I'm just
So it was my last time having 2 days off in a row for the foreseeable future
okay.
through my training, right? And 2 days off in a row, and Nick comes home from work. He had just started his new job, and he was like, "Hey, your car lights work." And I was like, "What? Why? What the hell's going on?" You know, because I'm trying to play Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Because the new DLC
Yeah,
just
no,
came out. I'm
Ronnie was
fucking-
showing me it
Oh my
yesterday.
god! Oh my god! And they completely fucking updated everything.
Yeah.
But, so I'm fucking enamored, right? And he was like, "Your car lights are on." And I was like, "What the fuck? That's crazy." He's like, "But I turned them off. Don't worry about it." He didn't. What he did was he dimmed them to the point where they were just on, but you couldn't tell.
But you left them on. Yeah.
I guess.
Well, it's not you guess. You fucking left them on. Like that
I
would be
know.
like if I left
I'm
my
not-
car
no.
lights on and Sarah was like, "Hey."
But
lights are
he
on.
reassured me and was like, "No, don't worry."
Yeah. So I'd be mad that Sarah didn't turn
Yes,
off the
yes.
lights. But at the end of the day, you are the one who left
I left them on.
If she hadn't seen
I left them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So you both
But it's
blame
fucking.
her.
But
yes.
But then my brother had to come and try to charge up my battery for my car because it was so fucking dead that even jumping it was not enough. It was not sufficient. So it had to charge from his battery. And Pensatucky parked her car behind his truck, which was up in the grass because I was parked in the fucking weird little. It was just terrifying. And then I tried to knock on her door and no one would answer. And I was like, dude, what the hell? It was fucking. It was the most surreal experience of my life. You didn't even
Jesus
hear the
Christ.
last half of that story because you were totally just checking your phone.
My team leader texted me some information that is very discerning.
Uh-oh.
I just- Sorry, we had to go dead air there for a second.
Okay. What?
It's 12:05.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Okay.
Anyways,
I hope that shotgun mic didn't pick any of that up.
yeah, no, we'll have to bleep that
I
or
did, yeah.
something. Somehow, but yeah.
So, okay. So it's time for my topic. I know I had a whole story the last time, and that was my topic. But I'm gonna bring a topic today, something that I think is far too often overlooked in our podcast.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're like fucking, you're like a mega Trump or something. You know, you're like fucking, you're hateful.
Always pushing my homo.
Yeah, no, you're always trying to shove your straight fucking agenda down my throat. And I don't fucking appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no, that seems right.
At all.
That seems right.
Okay.
My heterosexual agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what the gay agenda is? I Googled it. I Googled it.
There's a Google answer for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There is. It's on Wikipedia. It's things like equality, freedom of speech.
That sounds gay.
It's fucking gay as fuck. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck those people, right? It's fucking terrible. Anyway. So what I want to talk about is being gay, right? Because it is National Pride Month.
Okay.
And so I think that this would be a good opportunity to talk about it. Right?
All right.
Today, right now,
I have lots of
as
questions.
we speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right now, as we speak, Indy Pride is happening today
Down in Indianapolis.
down
Okay.
in Indianapolis. Yeah. I don't know when's Chicago's Pride. It's
Usually
Chicago.
the
Fourth week. Fourth
usually
weekend.
the end of June.
End of June. Yeah, Fort Wayne's isn't until July.
Tell you in a minute.
Like they got the fucking calendar wrong, right?
That seems strange.
It's like the fucking
But
middle of-
they're probably hoping that no one will show up for it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
That's probably
Oh my god, it's fucking terrifying. I was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I went to their. They always start Pride with a parade in the morning on like a Saturday, and there were all these scary ass people with fucking megaphones talking about how we're all going to hell.
Oh Jesus.
It was fucking insane. It was like nothing I had ever seen in Fort Wayne. It was so crazy. It was so crazy.
Judgmental.
Yeah, right. They had these fucking signs. They're like, "You're fucking hated," blah blah blah, and people were losing their mind. I was ready for a fight. I was kind of excited about it. That's
It's
a
gonna get
little-
crazy.
Right.
It's gonna be like a Trump rally.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. So, what do you have any questions before we start talking about being gay?
No, I will have lots of questions as we go, I'm sure, because I don't know if I can. He's the only gay person I know. And then I know gay people because I know you.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, by extension.
Bunch of gay drifters.
Yeah, essentially.
Fucking, like,
Oh,
drifting
and
through
hoarders. One hoarder.
One hoarder.
One gay hoarder and
Yep.
then a couple gay drifters. I think that's all the gay. And actually, that's not true. I know a couple gay guys because my aunt knows them. And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So,
Aunt Jill.
Yeah.
Of course she has a diverse group of friends. She's just wonderful.
you know, I'm
I just
trying
love
to
her.
think. Like, I went through 3 years of art school.
You didn't
I'm
meet
sure-
any gay.
No, I'm sure
you
there were-
totally. Yeah, you
I'm
met some gay
sure.
people.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure. Like, I just didn't know. Although, no, there's this one guy in my sculpture class who's always talking about tea. And I always thought
Oh,
it was
serving the
weird.
tea like that, or like
No,
Serving
that
up the
must be
tea?
a thing. No, he would he was like a tea snob. Like he had by loose leaf tea.
There's like a
and like at
Did he
first,
say it like that?
Yeah, no, very, very much. Like very much. He was like all spindly. He was like, uh-oh.
Oh my
This
god!
just in through the
Oh
window.
my god! They found the couch! They found the couch!
The 5-0 just rolled through.
Holy shit!
Oh damn.
2 cop cars? What's
Yeah.
going on? We have to check this out.
Yeah, this just
maybe
into the window.
Maybe we take the podcast on the road.
Let's go, guys!
Sarah, grab the camera!
So doesn't it need a power source? Get the extension cord.
Yeah. We got fucking enough of them
Yeah.
in this room.
We can go get my cable box, and I bet I have extension cords.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
Just for this emergency. No, but that guy was like all very spindly. Like he was like eerily thin and bony.
Eerily?
And like he always was wearing like a plethora of scarves. Like it looked like he was wearing like 12 scarves all the time.
Oh.
And then he was always talking about tea. And like I still like I would he was fine. Like he was a little douchey.
Right.
But like it was fine. Like he was nice to talk to in class, and like he wasn't a sculpture major, which I appreciated because like you get around a bunch of fucking art kids and they all are real douchey. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're all like
Right.
talk about their craft and whatnot.
Right,
And,
yeah.
like I just my favorite part of sculpture was that I used to get to break things. Like that was my favorite fucking thing. I was like, I fucking love this shit. When I get to take a mallet and start bending metal and shit, I was like, this is so cool. So, anyways.
He's a fucking
Well, yeah, but anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this guy. Now that I think back on it, that guy was gay.
Yeah, he's totally gay. He
He's
sounds
super gay.
totally gay.
I might still be friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, you should.
But anyways, I can't turn over my
Yes,
phone.
I know,
because
I know, 'cause
I
then
have
you'll
a
be-
plethora of stuff coming in that about work that I can't. Like I otherwise I won't be focused on what we were talking about.
So,
And then you'll have more evidence for my heterosexual agenda.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I deal with this every fucking day. All of your problems are so much bigger and better than mine, right?
Wow.
You're like, yo,
You know why, Adam?
you trying to hold me down? Straight white males got the fucking. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
so hard. It's so fucking hard.
You know who has it the toughest? White men.
white
Because
men.
we have to make the tough decisions.
God damn it. God damn it.
Ah, shit.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna
So-
start a movement like that. It'll be like the Menimists, but different. White men just being held back our whole lives.
Oh my God! Stop it! You're out of your fucking mind. So I want to talk. So I want to break this down into 3 different categories. We're going to talk about being gay in 3 different stages. I'm going to talk about the coming out process. I want to talk about the adversity you face after coming out, and then I want to talk about self-acceptance. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is
So-
Harvey Milk going to be in this at all?
No, fuck him.
Well,
he don't know nothing.
I know history, so I know that.
So,
Also, I saw the movie. with Sean
did you
Penn.
see that?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
That was a good. Oh man,
Was it
that
good?
movie was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that movie.
God damn.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
watching
Jesus
that.
Christ.
I know. You know loose leaf tea scarf boy,
Yeah.
and you've seen the Milk movie.
I know.
What
I
the fuck am I?
basically know
I don't know. I don't know anything. I live in it every day. I don't need to watch a movie.
It's like Star
Yeah.
Wars. You know,
Yeah.
the only
It's like-
people who haven't seen Star Wars are the people who were in it. They lived the Star Wars.
They lived the fucking.
They
Star
lived
Wars.
it.
Yeah, it's probably how fucking non-veterans probably feel about like non-movies. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking watch that. I lived it. Not that being gay is like non at all. Right? I'm good. I'm content. I'm feeling
All right.
Feeling-
Or are you like
nothing but gravy, baby.
All right. So stage 1
So-
of being
so-
gay because it comes in stages.
So yeah, it does. It does. It really does.
Okay.
And as I was thinking about this coming out, like I feel so bad for people who have a tough time coming out, right? Like it is like I don't think it's just so, like it is such a pivotal time in your life, and like I wish that I could tell someone what it's like to come out, because I remember when I was younger, because I started the coming out process when I was like middle school, right? That's when I started telling people that I was gay.
Right. So for my frame of reference, you dated guys early
Right.
and then kind of went away from that and then back. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like this whole like denial thing that I was going
Yeah,
through, right?
yeah.
And like in my like
We all
late
knew you were
teens,
like-
early 20s. Yeah.
We knew you were into that.
Well,
We all knew.
Yeah, yeah. I was on a man.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like-
God.
Like, no, he's gay.
Yeah, right. But like to express to anybody like the amount of relief that flooded upon your body, like when you were able to tell someone that you were gay. Like I was living out in like a really small like farm town, right? Like out in the middle of nowhere. But I was still fucking telling people.
So who did you tell first?
The first people that I told, I was in probably like 5th or 6th grade when this all started, and I just told like my close friends.
Oh wait, so in 5th or 6th grade is when you became gay? So
Right,
like
that's
when you got the disease.
that's when I it's not a disease, but it is a choice. So that's when I chose that I would.
That's when I chose that sucking dick was.
Right. I was like, oh man. Woo! That's what it's all about.
So around 5th, 6th grade, you start telling like just your friends.
Just
or-
like my close friends.
Okay.
And as things tend to go, like when you're that young and stupid, like
Yeah.
things start like spreading, rumors and like
Yeah.
whatever. And so
Goat fucker over here.
right, yeah. Which why can't people fuck goats?
Okay.
I mean, just do it, right? It's the same. It's exactly no.
Well, I think
I've heard that it's the same thing as being gay.
Yeah, it probably is, but I think
It's-
there's like a consensual thing.
Right.
That's a problem there, because like goat sex, I don't think the goat is volunteering for it, no matter how much you think it likes it. Like, it's
Right.
It's like,
Bah, loud and terrified.
Yeah.
If you're okay with this.
Yeah.
And then you just start ramming, right? Literally. So,
all right.
okay, we're good.
Yeah,
we're
back.
good.
We're back.
We're good.
All right.
We're good.
All right.
But it's but my issue is that it's something that is like it's so hard to express to someone how it feels, and that's why there's never like a right time. So like if there are people that are watching this who are not out, who are gay and not out, or like only out to certain people, like know that that's okay, because it's a difficult process to go through.
So why is it so hard to come out? Because like like from my point of view, right?
Right.
I never had this problem because I never had to express anything different. Like,
Right.
I threw little girls down on the playground, and people were like, "Yep, doing it right."
Right. Yeah.
Pulled her hair. It's gonna fuck her later. Like that was how that went, right? And then we dated,
Right.
and by that it was like we were dating,
Right.
and then we didn't ever talk, and then we'd see each other after the summer and be like, "Are we still dating?"
Are we still dating?
And
Do you know what dating means?
Yeah, and that's
Are
how
you-
life went.
Well, yeah.
Right?
I think a lot of it is uncertainty, and like,
Of how people will react to you.
yeah.
Okay.
And you know what? Like, what blows my mind is I don't know how I knew that there would be uncertainty.
Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to get to. It's
It's-
like, how do you know that this isn't okay?
I don't
Well, that
know.
is quote,
I don't know.
unquote,
I don't know if it's like the heteronormativity that is like pushed upon us from a young age, right?
Yeah, like societal norm.
Right, like they, yeah. And you can just sense that it's not okay, but because I don't remember like anyone while I was growing up being like, "Can't be fucking gay," you know?
Right,
Like,
right. It's not
I don't remember anybody saying that,
Okay.
or like I didn't necessarily know what gay was, right?
Right.
But I knew that I had like I loved being around boys
Yeah.
and whatever. So like I don't know, but it is definitely the uncertainty that makes it so difficult,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's got to be like a right time sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, there are people who come out way later in life, and I feel bad for them, but I know that that's got to be like a
Yeah.
difficult decision to come to.
What did it look like when you came out to your mom?
That's kind of it was. Oh boy, that was kind of.
This is like a 60 minutes interview.
I know.
That's what this is gonna be.
Oh boy. It wasn't a very positive experience. So I grew up in the church.
Literally, his house was a church.
Literally in a church. I'm
You slept in a pew.
actually the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Right?
You look like it. Ringing that bell.
Fuck you, mole rat, you fucking bastard. So it was a very tumultuous time in my life. So I was in 7th grade, and my mom found out that I was dating a boy, right? And
She
it was
found
like-
out before you told her?
Yeah.
Ah.
And so it was like it was just very bad. And like she did not take it well at all.
Yeah.
As is to be expected.
Right.
But then it was like one of those things where all of that uncertainty that I felt was confirmed in my mind.
Right, oh, yeah,
Right.
no,
So like
yeah,
so then I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck have I done? Right?
Yeah.
Like I should have never let myself get to this point.
Yeah.
But that kind of leads into that adversity thing,
Okay.
right? So like, so after you come out and you find the right time for yourself and you go through all of that, there are always going to be people who are going to be adversarial about your decision to be out. Because it's not a decision to be gay. That's not a choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so like
Does-
anybody who's watching this and believes that being gay is a choice, you go get fucked. You all go get fucked because it's not a fucking fact.
And who would choose that type of, like, who would choose to be
Gay.
Yeah, like if in
Right.
in society, who would choose to have that struggle of like, I want to be ridiculed and I want
Right.
all these problems. Like, no fucking sane person would make that choice.
Right. So like, anybody who says that, just stop watching now. Just stop watching now. But you're gonna get adverse reactions from, if it's not from your family, it's gonna be from the public. Like the people I was talking about at the parade 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They're there every fucking year, and the real shit of it is, it's like those people are they use religion as a weapon to demonize people.
Oh yeah.
And they're out fucking everywhere. They're everywhere. They're normal fucking people.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to separate that at some point in their day, they take off the fucking "We Hate Fags" shirts, and then they put on a fucking button-down shirt and go to an office.
Yeah, or take
business,
care of
and
a
they
kid or something. Yeah.
like it fucking blows my mind that there are people
Yeah.
out there who do that,
Yeah.
who feel that way, and have the audacity. And the real fucking problem is if you took their fucking megaphones away from them, they wouldn't have a goddamn thing to say. You took the fucking terrible fucking Bible verse that they have written on their sign and their shirt off the back, and then you fucking put them in regular clothes, they wouldn't have a goddamn word to say. But it's because there's people that are gathering to be themselves
Yeah.
that they have a problem with.
Well, and so what I don't understand is like why people have a problem with it. Like, even if you are strongly religious and believe that like somehow this is like against God's order, it isn't like being gay is like allowing demons to take over small children or something.
Right.
Like, it's not like, and then God said, when the man starts fucking another man, a portal to hell will open up,
Right.
and the demons will come out, and you guys gotta fight this. Like,
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in there about that, and so like I don't understand where people take like a couple references from the Bible,
Right.
throw away all the shit that Jesus said,
Right.
throw that shit away, because that shit's not necessary when I choose when it's necessary and when it's not.
Right. Right.
And then like impose their own views on people. Like, why the fuck do you like? And that's when I talk to people who like are a little closed-minded or whatever, I try to break it down to a very human level. Like, do you understand that there is somebody who like has probably struggled their whole life to feel normal, to feel like they're accepted in society, and you are going to them and telling them they're a terrible person? Like, how does that make you feel? That makes you feel okay to do that, to
Right.
judge them and tell them they're terrible? Like, what's wrong with
and,
you?
And at the end of the fucking day, a lot of the people who are doing that have never faced adversity in their fucking life, right?
Yeah,
They've
or-
surrounded themselves with people who are telling them like, "Good fucking job,
Yeah.
right out, fucking
Yeah.
hold that sign up."
Yeah,
Right.
I think of a person, and I'll share it with you off stage later.
Right.
But like, I can think of somebody who I know who would be like super anti-gay and whatever, and like they're a very overweight person.
Right.
And like, I try to compare the two and think like, how do you feel when people ridicule you for your weight?
Right.
And like, and let's be real, that's a fucking choice. You choose to be overweight, like
Right.
whether like there are metabolism issues and whatever, and
Right,
whatnot,
right,
like
right.
thyroid issues, but like the general population, you choose to be fucking fat.
Right.
And there are people who make fun of you. There will be people who make fun of your fat kid or whatever that is. How does it make you feel when people do that, when they judge you for who you are? Like, I bet you feel like real shit, but you have no problem turning around and putting that same hatred onto somebody else for what they want to do with their lives.
Right.
Like, fuck you. Why can't people are people? Like,
Yeah.
why can't
Yeah.
you just accept that?
And well, yeah, why is that such a problem? And like, why is the and like my bigger issue is like we're in such a civilized time.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck? Why the fuck? And I'm good. I'm good. But why the fuck is it? Why is it that people with a certain set of political values want to say that? Well, I'm just standing up for traditional family values.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No. At the end of the day, those select number of political beliefs are actually supposed to be limited government.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, stay the fuck out of my wallet and
Yep.
stay the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, it's like Colin Moriarty.
Right.
Like, I have no problem with people being gay. I don't care, because that's what I like. My right-wing conservative views tell me I should leave people the fuck alone.
Yeah.
But there's like this religious right that is like taken over, and like people don't understand that those are two very different things.
Yeah.
Like, hating Muslims, hating gays, like all this stuff is not what conservatism is about.
Right.
And like people, like it's become one and the same though, because it's like Bible thumping, traditional values. That's what we stand for.
Yep.
And it's like, no, it isn't. That's not what the Republican Party stands for at all.
No.
Like,
no. And
that
that's
isn't fair.
that's what I. So we've been going through a very tumultuous political cycle
Yeah, it's
with
gonna be
Trump,
fucked.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be weird.
And what I've been saying to people, especially of late, is that the popularity of Trump means more than it actually says. So the meaning behind it, the idea that people are sick and tired of the political games and career politicians, that means a lot more than what Trump says. And what Trump says is that he's tired of all that shit, but fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
And like, no, that's not what the fuck this movement of people in the political cycle should be saying or thinking.
Yeah.
They should be saying like, hey, let's actually fucking renovate this house that we've been fucking living in this entire time.
It's the argument between like because the more and Democrats are to blame for this.
Yes.
Like the more progressive we have become, which like that's fine. I'm a progressive person, so like that's like I'm on that train. But it is like there's a fear factor for people on the other side then of like, what are we losing? Traditional family values. We're losing those.
Right.
And so then this becomes more and more tough to break people away from as you go further and further this way on the progressive scale. So like both are to blame, but like you're right. Like I don't understand why like people are so afraid of change and like listen, like this is where like you're gonna Colin Moriarty said it best in one of the conversations with Colin that like the Republicans in 10 years, if that party still exists, are going to look back and be like, holy fuck, we were on the wrong side of history.
Yeah.
With this. Like, you're going to look like bigots, you're going to look like real terrible people because you were oppressing people who, like, for what reason?
Right. What do they have to do with your day-to-day fucking life?
Yeah, it's not like gay people are terrorists. Like, oh, by the way, if they're gay, that also means when they decided to be gay, we gave them a pipe bomb and a gun and a cyanide capsule.
Although that is part of the onboarding kit.
Oh, okay. That's good. You get it in a letter like Hogwarts, but they deliver it by owl.
No, they've got to make it a little more inconspicuous. They usually put it in a small red love seat. Deliver it to your front stoop.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the pipe bomb went off, and that
yeah. Ours was faulty, so they'll be sending another one.
New kit
by Astrovan. So, with all of these things being said, what the message that I want to put out into the fucking universe is that being gay is all right. Right? So you're gonna, especially initially, depending on the people that you surround yourself with or the ways that you look at the world or at society, you're gonna feel like everybody is fucking against you, and you're gonna feel like you are the minority and the people who are supportive of you are the fucking minority. But what's important is to like stay strong and power through that, because the courage that you have to come out and the adversity that you face makes you a stronger person. And my favorite thing, and a lot of gay people say this, but and I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the fact that as a gay person, when you come out, there are people who are going to care a whole lot about that initial step of coming out, and those people will eventually dissipate from your life.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But with all of that room in your life now, right, you're able to create a support system and your own family.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
and like, I remember there are times when I think about how angry people are, and I think about that Halloween party when you and I like went outside and I was smoking.
Yeah.
And I was like, Mikey, I gotta talk to you, and like I was almost in tears.
Yeah.
Right? And like I was like, I'm gay and I don't know how to tell anybody.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to say, and like I don't know what that means for me. Right? Like what's the next step in that? Right?
I'm not sure what
Like, what the fuck? And like there was like, I don't know if I didn't know you well enough, or like maybe we weren't on that level yet, but like you were like, okay, yeah, but like what the fuck does that matter? Like what's the actual problem?
Yeah.
Because and it was like the most fucking eye-opening, like moving moment of my life when I was like, holy shit, like this guy is my best friend. and he's gonna back me in whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck is next to come for me,
Yeah.
right?
I remember that, and I was just like, I don't understand.
I don't understand. Am I supposed to be shocked? Is this
Yeah,
when
like-
I do? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's true. So like I think about that sometimes, and this might be convoluted, but I remember growing up in Montana,
Right.
and we had a class where we talked about affirmative action, and I remember thinking like, at the time, Montana has like 2 black people in it, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
I thought affirmative action, like when you hear about it, I was like, God, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, what? Like, I understand that, like, there were things in the past that made like slavery is terrible and people were held back, but at the time I was like, but now like they could get into college over me because even if we're equally qualified, that's a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
But it's because of your surrounding. It's because of how you like where you grow up and like your fucking environment and your family and whatever. And like I didn't know any black people. I'd never been around an area where like there were black people who
Right.
like had to get bused to go to a school like I did when I got to Fort Wayne. And I was like, wait, those kids from Southside get bused up here? Why?
Yeah.
Well, because to make the schools more diverse. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And it was like to give people more opportunity and stuff. And I was like, holy shit. And so like in the same context, like I grew up not like I didn't know gay people, but I didn't think it was a problem. Like
Right.
I was just like, whatever, people are gay. Be gay. I don't care.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
whatever. But like so like when you came out, I was just like, okay. I don't understand how that's a problem.
Right.
though. Because I've never been around it enough or been introduced to an environment where like that was frowned upon or like people would want to kill you for being gay or like be very
Right.
upset. I was just like to me it was just this weird abstract.
I know. I remember telling you like stories about like what it was like, and you were like, "Why would anyone say that?"
Yeah,
You
like,
should
this
do-
doesn't
like,
make
not
sense
just
to
to
me.
you, but like to anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why would they be so
Like when
fucking
you brought the devil
toxic?
home.
Yeah, yeah, been there,
Yeah.
right?
I told Katie she brought the devil home yesterday. I forget what it was for. I was falling asleep.
Oh my God.
But she was like fucking with the door. I think she was locking it.
Oh, God.
And I was like, Katie, just let the devil in.
Just let the devil in.
God.
But so with that whole family building mentality, like, know that there's strength in numbers. So if
He's building a gay army.
you are the kind, fucking yeah, for sure. But if you're the kind of person who is gay and is scared to come out, know that you're gonna be able to come out and fucking build whatever family you want to fucking build and the support system that you need. And if you're the kind of person who doesn't care about your friend being gay, know that you probably are doing more than you think you are in their everyday life, because like there is a constant fucking struggle in their mind of like who's gonna know and who's gonna fucking judge me for it.
Yeah.
So like stand beside them and fucking like tell them
Yeah.
Stop it. Sarah says Dana's over there cheesing like a motherfucker. But know that like even those small acts, like you don't know how much that can turn around a person's like fucking year
Yeah.
or month or life. You know, like fuck.
And I think like some of the stuff you said like is very universal. Like once you accept who you really are and like figure out like who you are, like yeah, maybe your circle becomes smaller, but like those are the people who matter.
Right.
And like you are the product of like the 5 fucking people that you're around more than anything.
Right.
And so like when you don't know who you are, you don't know who you want around you. And so then you surround yourself with people who you're comfortable with, or you allow yourself to fucking be like abused essentially.
Right.
Like whether it's like just from fucking being lethargic in your relationship or in whatever that looks like you don't tell your parents the truth, so like they don't know you, and so like there's always friction there
Right.
or whatever. And like so whether it's gay or whatever, be true to who you are and then figure out that who you want to keep around you. And like yeah, people are going to distance themselves from you once they figure that out, but like fuck them. Like,
Yeah, I've gone through such a fucking renaissance of myself in the last fucking like 3 years, where like I have discovered the things that I love and the things that I'm passionate about in a much more intriguing way. Like
Yeah.
you don't realize it until you're living in it, that like that really is a big piece of you. It's not who you are, right? Like I'm not the gay guy.
Yeah,
Right.
like that's just like a piece of who you are.
Right,
You're the
and but
sum
if you're
total of
if you're
things.
suppressing that, then you're suppressing other pieces
Yeah.
of other parts of your personality. And like, there are people that are going to tell you that being prideful of being gay is a problem, and there are going to be people who say that's a bad attribute to have, and I say fuck that,
Yeah.
because you should always fucking take pride in whatever the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Going to work on time every fucking day, be prideful in that.
No, nah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fucking get to work on
Late
time.
riser, fucking. But
Sleeping on his goals.
God damn it, every day. But that's the kind of stuff that, like, don't fucking pay mind to that. Fucking be who you are and be proud of who you are and who you've become, and like the fact that you have the courage to come out and be in society, and people who tell you that you shouldn't fucking shove your gay agenda down their throat, I don't even fucking know what that means. I don't even fucking know. I googled it, I searched the Wikipedia article up and down, and it's all fucking nuts.
In-depth analysis. Don't forget to plug the Summer of Sleepless.
Oh my god, yeah, Summer of Sleepless. Also, very proud of my hashtag that I have been a part of for the last 3 years.
Hashtag Summer of Sleepless.
Hashtag Summer of Sleepless. So, I just want everybody, if you're wearing a sleeveless shirt, take a picture of it, tweet it at us. Hashtag Summer of Sleepless. Wouldn't that be fucking
That'd
awesome?
be awesome.
Oh my god, I'd be so fucking excited. Oh, I'm gonna hashtag that the whole time we're in VidCon. Oh my god.
Alright, you guys, so the next time that you see us, we should be coming to you from VidCon with, like, not live vlogs, most likely, unless we do, like, a live Facebook thing or a live YouTube thing.
Oh my god.
But we will be, like, posting vlogs as we go through VidCon and all the shit that we get to see, posting pictures and stuff. So thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in for this special episode of The Gay Agenda, and we'll catch you on the next one. What's our website called?
I think 2guysraging.com.
2guysraging.com.
It's just like the Twitter,
Just like Twitter.
but with a .com. Oh my god.
Great.
Okay, now this time I'm really going to start a timer
Is it already
when
recording?
yeah.
Okay.
But that's okay, because we haven't started yet.
Yeah.
Right, so this is just like the open, we're good, we're feeling nice, everybody's fine.
just
right.
booting
They're
black
just
tar
waiting,
heroin.
oh my
Click in your
god.
watch.
You don't tell me what to
I'll
do,
make you take
Data.
the fucking watch off.
I'm fucking your Data, and I'm who's the guy who runs the ship?
Can we not call me
The
Data?
Captain
Captain.
Crunch.
No, Oh god. Captain. What the fuck?
You know, the guy who does the Travelocity.
Oh my god. No, that's Captain Kirk. Data's from fucking not.
It's all Star Trek.
Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh, so I'm
Which is-
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah. Yep.
Captain.
Oh my
What's his
god.
name?
That is what's gonna happen.
What?
That is kind of what you're gonna look like when the fucking naked mole rat disease like
Yeah.
really takes over your body.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking scary.
Captain Crunch. That's what I believe.
I don't think so.
His name is
I don't think
Captain
it's
Crunch.
Captain Crunch. I don't
No?
think it's Captain Crunch. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Captain Crunch. Clap it down, Seal.
Okay.
Speaking of Seal.
Oh my god, yeah! The other day when we were, oh my gosh, back and forth. That was some good shit.
Did you know?
Oh my
When it
god.
snows.
Oh my god.
My eyes
I was having such a bad day that day too, and it just made my whole afternoon.
Sarah was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm texting Adam like all of the lines to Seal's Kiss by a Rose."
Oh my god, it was so fucking stupid, and I loved it. I loved it so much. You just have good timing. bud.
That was fucking
You have good
hilarious.
timing.
You texted me back the lyrics, and I was like, "Ah!"
He knows. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's great.